Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we have a new top tier ice damage dealer to check, Izanami. He's incredibly powerful with some unique mechanics. So without further ado, let's start the guide. Izanami is a rage type unit with a unique passive called Ice Meter. This Ice Meter is triggered on the third strike of normal attack, skill 1 and skill 2. The ice meter shatters shortly after being triggered, hitting enemy and Izanami together. However, this will deal the damage to enemies but not to Izanami. If Izanami gets hit or blocked the shattering, she gains the mirror effect, which temporarily grants her super armor and changes skill 1 and 2 into derivative skills. Let's call it an enhanced skill 1 and 2 for simplicity. If she dodges the shattering, she won't gain any effect, but the shattering damage will be increased. You can check whether you got hit by the meter through the effects on the screen or the skill icon. Izanami's normal attack consists of 5 strikes, with the third strike triggering the ice meter as mentioned earlier. The last strike consumes the mirror effect and has a long animation, so it's recommended to cancel it with a dodge. Skill 1 dashes to enemy and deals damage. Note that it cannot fully hit from too close, so get a bit of distance before using it. Skill 1 also triggers Ice Meter. Just note that Ice Meter takes a little time to be shattered, so using Skill 2 immediately after Skill 1 will result in normal Skill 2 being launched. Enhanced skills don't revert to normal skills right away, giving you time to fit in 1 or 2 normal attacks before using enhanced skills. Enhanced skill 1 involves a short dash that deals damage and consumes the mirrorwork effect. Skill 2 is a simple damage dealing skill that also triggers Ice Meter. Enhanced skill 2 is similar, dealing damage and consuming the mirrorwork effect. When using skill 3, Izanami creates a barrier that blocks attacks. If it blocks the attack successfully, it plays a short animation, inflicts freeze, deals damage, grants 20 rage, and provides attack buff for 14 seconds. The barrier can last up to 3 seconds by holding the skill button, and will be released after 3 seconds without being hit. In this case, the cooldown is reduced, but damage is reduced by half without granting the attack buff. You can also trigger the blocking effect with Ice Meter. Using skill 3 while Ice Meter is active will trigger the blocking effect, giving the same damage and attack buff as blocking on enemy attack. The skill 3 doesn't consume the mirrorwork effect, so you can use enhanced skill 1 or 2 right after. The ultimate skill deals damage and grants an ice damage buff to the entire team. The ultimate skill chain with Mitsa provides additional buffs to skill damage, critical damage, and more, so it's highly recommended to include Mitsa in Izanami's team. An extremity dodge triggers 0 time and gives an attack buff for 14 seconds. You can use an additional normal attack right after extremity dodge. Like skill 3, extremity dodge can be triggered with Ice Meter. There is no fixed combo for Izanami. You can be flexible depending on the situation. Here's one example combo you can adjust as needed. The main code used is the yellow code. Blue and red codes are not really used much, so let's focus on the yellow code. The yellow code reduces damage taken with Ice Meter and increases the damage of enhanced skill when they hit frozen enemies. It also provides a damage bonus when you gain the mirrorwork effect stackable up to 4 times. Additionally, Ice Meter Shattering inflicts freeze on the enemy and further increase enhanced skill damage. You can use the same combo with this code. Just remember to use normal attacks when skills are on cooldown to get the damage buff from the mirrorwork effect with the second code. Here is another combo example you can use.
中の始まりに儚くさ光をここに
The signature functor adds extra damage to normal attacks, skills, and enhanced skills, and provides HP healing when Izanami hit by Ice Meter. However, a fully transcended Genjon 5-star functor gives similar result to a low transcended signature functor. I have cleared all contents with a fully transcended Genjon 5-star functor, so you can use the Genjon functor first. Just remember, if you use the signature functor, you need to use EM Flux for Warp as it will heal your HP. For sigils, go for this new limited sigil from event map with the old sigil. For enchant, use the usual deal options, and refer to the chart on the screen for warp. It's highly recommended to include Misa in the team, as Izanami's damage output significantly decreased without her. For the last member, you can add Hera or Lingguang. Skadi or Okunushi can also be added after they get their synergy buff. So what do you think about Izanami? He remains a top tier dealer for a long time and will help you to clear difficult contents. In later versions, you will need specific element damage dealers, and Izanami is perfect for the ice damage dealer position. I can recommend you pulling her without hesitation. Anyway, I hope this guide has been helpful. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next one. Bye guys.